Yo, so the new seat turned up, or backrest cushion rather. I don't think this is real leather, I think it's faux leather, but it's only going to be on there when Joe's on the road from travelling, so I'm sure it'll do fine. That's the original pads, which we'll take off, stick the new one on. Yeah, it's definitely not real leather. You can feel the difference in that. Okay, well, we'll see how long it lasts. It was cheap anyway. I'll show you what it looks like once it's on. Okay, that's it on the bike. Takes up pretty much the entire backrest. And then it's just tied on. These bottom eyelets just match up perfectly with the bottom holes on the old cushion bracket. Detachable cable ties on there. Don't want to go too tight on this though, because if it is faux leather, I'll just rip eventually. We'll see. We'll duct tape the bastard on. Cool. To have my ultrasound today, but no GoPro because the cage disintegrated because I've spilled petrol on it. So I spilled petrol on the GoPro and it suddenly fell away from its case. I think the GoPro itself is fine. Battery and that all seem to be dry. I'm just getting them out and ventilating just in case. DJI I think looked fine. These adapters looked fine, but the actual cage itself has disintegrated completely because it touched the petrol. What the hell? Not bad. I gather this point of view is probably going to be pretty atrocious, but I haven't got my GoPro. I haven't got the new GoPro cage yet, so we're just going to have to make do. Surprising, more than anything. He had a look at my gallbladder and he said it doesn't look like there's anything there, or like at least nothing worth worrying about. I suppose on an ultrasound you can only see so much. He did say it looks like I have a blockage in a urinary tract on my left hand side. And he was saying, how long have I had this pain on my left hand side? And I was like, dude, the pain is like on my right hand side under my ribs. And then I asked him about the gallbladder, this after he'd done the scan, and he was like, well, it didn't seem like there was anything there, but the doctor will have your results, so talk to them on Monday or Tuesday. So I guess just wait and see, maybe there is something there. Or maybe gallstones don't really show on an ultrasound, I don't fucking know. Either way, not the result I was expected to hear. The dude was good at his job and he was thorough, but he didn't really appreciate my comment at the end of going, so, am I pregnant? Not a single smile or a laugh. I was like, alright, read the room. This isn't the National Humour Service. Oh, fuck, it's cold today. Boiling hot yesterday, boiling hot the day before, the day I come out on the bike, chilly! As this is going to make really fucking shit footage, I'm not going to do the phone camera in my pocket thing all the way home. I'm just going to turn it off. It looks like my GoPro cage might have just been delivered as well, so you know, there's that. I just got to go collect it. Yeah. Don't mind me, I'm just going to try to backrest die, so you do your thing. That's kind of cool. Love it. Hype. Oops, sorry. Can't really see. Yeah, can't see at all. There's no way to know with this case. Might have to drill a little hole in it. Up and away we'll go, away Santiana. Heave her up and away we'll go, along the plains of Mexico. Welcome back. We have the new GoPro case, looking flash. There's only one problem with it, and that's I can't see the red blinking light. So I don't know if the GoPro's frozen or not. Oh well, let's go. Heave her up and away we'll go, Santiana, heave her up and away we'll go, along the plains of Mexico. No sign of a little red light. This case just covers it up. Mexico. She's a fast clipper ship and a bully kangaroo. Away, Santiana, and an old salty egg for a captain too, along the plains of Mexico. Wow. Not a bad start to the day. I went and had the ultrasound this morning. I don't know how well that phone video came out, but just to touch base on it, the guy basically did a, he looked around with the ultrasound at my inside bits. When I went in there, this dude was like fucking silent. He was like a robot. The only thing he said to me was like, breathe in, hold, okay, breathe out. So it's a bit awkward, but I thought he was checking my gallbladder mainly, and that's the first area he started checking. He starts looking everywhere else, so I figured, okay, he's being thorough. And then he starts talking about, how long have you had this pain in your left-hand side? I was like, well, that pain comes and goes, you know. That's not the real pain. The real pain is where my gallbladder is. And he reckons that I've got a blockage in my urinary tract, and that'll be causing pain all down my left flank and stuff. And I guess it makes sense. I mean, some of the symptoms have matched. But he says I need to have another scan before we can be sure. He didn't say what the scan was, he just said you need to have another scan. And when I asked him about the gallbladder, I was like, how's the gallbladder? Because that's why I got sent there in the first place with gallstones. And he said, oh yeah, you know, nothing really. Maybe there was a bit of a language barrier, but from what I got from him, it was like there was nothing there to see. I don't know, maybe gallstones are so small that you can't really see them that easily on an ultrasound. That's first gear, why are you going much first? I don't know. Yeah, he's still on. Usually I'll be able to just do this, but I can't see the fucking red light. I'm going to have to punch a hole in this thing, I think. I'm not convinced though. The pattern is too obvious. My pathetic little horn. The horn on this bike fucking cracks me up. Yeah, so I'm not entirely convinced, because if I have fatty food, a couple of hours later I get pain right where the gallbladder is, you know? So I think there might still be some gallstony type problem. Maybe it'll show up on the next scan, whatever the hell that's going to be, the next test. Either way, I'm going to keep eating low fat and then see what the doctor says. Maybe it can't be seen on an ultrasound and I have to have a CT scan or some shit. Anyway, this is a 50 road. Get going! It's all one step in the right direction, finding out what the hell is wrong with me. And getting me fixed. That sounds like I'm going to be castrated. No, getting the insides back to working standard. That. Oh, Twas on the field of Harley. Backrest. And I gotta say, that's pretty comfy. I hope Joe likes it, but it's still a bit too cold to get her out on the bike, I think. She came out a few weeks ago and she was not impressed. I don't know what's going on with the temperature though. Like yesterday and the day before, we were like 17 degrees, 18 degrees. Suddenly like a little hint of summer, and today it's like 10 degrees. Come on! Close. It's a dangerous place to turn. There is a garage there, so I guess you don't have a choice. I really do like the look of that backrest cushion though, that's cool. I'm kind of thinking if I really get my heart set on it, what I might do as it starts to wear and tear and break down. Ah! Right, just hit me in the face at a million miles an hour. Fast! And depending on how tragic the costs are, I might be getting the backpack cushion upholstered with leather. Because the rest of it is very structurally sound, you know. It's got a good cushion in it, it's got a good back plate. It's just the material feels really, really weak. Maybe we'll look again in leather upholstered. I imagine that will cost a small fortune though. We'll see how long it lasts. There is a little upholstery place just down the road from where I live. Whether they do leather, I mean I'd imagine they would. Maybe I could try it myself. No, that's a stupid idea. I would not manage that. How hard can it be? I don't know. Maybe I'll look it up. No, you're not going to fucking do that. But that's something I might consider doing just because it is a really good looking cushion and I haven't found anything like it anywhere. It's always, you have to buy a whole backrest setup, which to be fair I have been looking at, like one that's got a luggage rack on the back. I have found some, let's say they fit the Dyna wide glide. That's a problem for another day. The only time I'm going to need a luggage rack behind the backrest, I think, is if I go away with Joe and we want to maybe do camping together, because then I would need the extra storage space. Or if we're going away just for a long trip and I get a Sissy Bar bag thing to stick on the back. Otherwise, you know, I think I can make do with just the saddlebags and the back seat for now. That's the problem once you got a bike, especially seemingly with a Harley. I don't think I'd do this with any other bike, but once you got a Harley, you just want to customise it. Add this, add that. Moving on!
It was a fierce and bitter strife away, Santiana. The General Taylor took his life along the plains of Mexico. Leave her up and away we'll go away, Santiana. Leave her up and away we'll go along the plains of Mexico, along the plains of Mexico.
This is why I brought the bike today. And just like that, we're past the traffic. It's good to be king. Definitely gonna have to carve a hole in the corner of this just so we can see where that red light is, because that's really useful to be able to see that we're not stuck on recording. Oh, very nice. Good day, good day. Not long now. We're gonna have a very good day. Going up to London, baby. Oh, I don't know if I said in the last video, but Brucey got on amazingly with his new dog sitters. They absolutely love him, even though he was an absolute nightmare when we went on a walk. He would not stop barking. He was so overexcited. Well, I got him way too excited because I said some things that get him really excited, such as, want to go for a ride in the car? And that immediately gets him on like level 10 excitement. Then we went down the park, so that got him on level 20 billion excitement. And then there was two new people to me as well. He was on cloud 9, but he wouldn't shut up because he was so overstimulated. He was just barking the whole way around. So the fact that they still want to have him is amazing. They sound like really good people. They've been raising and training dogs for like their entire lives. Dude's been like all over the globe training dogs. I think he does it for a living even. Okay. My turn? Beer all day. His new dog says, he says I take in aggressive dogs and traumatized dogs and all sorts. So an excited, slightly loudmouthed staffy is easy peasy for him. So he's going to go and have a afternoon around their house. Not this weekend. It's shit. Is it this weekend? No, next weekend. And then the weekend after that, they're going to have him overnight, and that's when I'm going up to London to meet the posse. I know that Luke is going along, and so is Adam and Gemma from down Cornwall should be going along as well. So I might just go well out of my way and go meet up with Luke at, like, I don't know, Brighton or something, and go on the M23. We can ride up together on a steel horse ride. Coming up on my customers, the lorry garage again. Oh my god, it's cold today. I can't complain. Some people still have snow. At least I'm on the bike. Poor bastards.
6 hours later.
Of a job. Printers. I fucking hate printers. Not tooting my own horn, but there isn't many people who are as good at computers as I is. Apparently I'm really good at the English fucking language. Eh? I've been playing with computers since I was 5 years old. I've been working in the computer industry like 16 years, and even with my vast experience, there's still just always going to be a printer that just turns into a right twat that doesn't do anything it's supposed to. Anyone who works for computers, you know, hate printers, hate printers. Now let's get home. That took like 2 hours longer than it should have. All right, here we go. Start this shit now. Thank you, mate. Oh, there is one other thing I've been working on recently. I'm taking apart my first ever carburettor. That's badly worded. My first attempt at ever taking apart a car for cleaning is for the old Sportster. I'm pretty sure the diaphragm on the slide is fucked and needs replacing. Not that it's got any tears in it that I can see, but it doesn't fit in its groove anymore. Like, no matter what I do, it just will not get in its groove, and it doesn't make a good seal because of it. I'm probably gonna have to order another one of those, and I have to replace half the fucking screws on it because they're all minced up and mangled from years of abuse. At the front of the queue. Yeah, it's very interesting looking inside a car. It's fucking cool. It's like proper mechanical, fucking vacuums and shit like that, and it's really, really interesting. But one thing that is really fucked on it is there's like this recess at the back which leads to the air fuel mixture screw, and the casing for that is completely gone, and it looks like someone's tried to drill out, well, the air fuel mixture screw, because it must have got stuck at some point, and that can't really be recovered. So I'm not sure really what to do about that, because the rest of the car looks like it'll be okay, but it's just that one screw. It's like, it's in there, it's got a good seal, it's not leaking or anything, but it's like, do I have to replace the entire carb, or can I tune around that? Don't know. I've not really looked up many carb costs, but I don't think they're that common anymore. I saw one on ARH Custom for like £161 for a fucking carburetor. But I need one that's got a good accelerator pump. Like I've seen some aftermarket Amazon ones, but people say like the accelerator pump on it was so weak, it's just not worth it. Unless I could like dissect the accelerator pump off the current one somehow. I don't know, it's all a bit beyond me. Either way, got to do something about it. It's either I spend 160 quid on a new carb, or I spend like 20 quid on a rebuild kit and another tenner on spare screws to find out I might need to replace the carb anyway, you know. And I'm pretty sure it's going to need a new battery as well. That's the problem, when you're restoring a bike, it's just like, oh, and I found this problem, and I found this problem, and I found this problem. It'll get there. I don't know whether I should just go for a new carb or not. What do you guys think? Carb experts. Like there's anyone watching this other than my mum and Steve. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, Crystal. Time to get home and make a pizza. It always seems to be Pizza Friday whenever I'm doing these fucking videos. Today we're having sausage and onion on pizza, but it's all super low fat still. Give me hippolytes. I'm going to shut up, put the lid down, and gun it. You know, once I'm out of the school zone. Having a bonfire. Off we go. Oh, I love the fucking noise. Oh, I never explained how I spilled petrol all over the GoPro. I had to drain the tank on Betty, the old Sportster, because it's got like 2-year-old fuel in it. You know, being old school, I just stuck a hose in it, sucked on the hose, then put the hose in a bottle. That's not when I spilled petrol down it. When I spilled petrol down it was when I realised the bottle was not big enough to hold all the fuel, so I quickly tried to grab the hose out from the tank, and it sprayed all down my face, went in my gob, went up my nose, fucking all sorts. And it went all down my front, and I was wearing the GoPro on the chest mount, and the GoPro fell out of its case. It's a case disintegrated. So, another lesson learned, stop being a twat. So I've ordered one of those proper suction fuel thingies. Oh, get down, fuck! temperature's dropping. Bad day to wear summer gloves. How are we doing? Yeah, still doing. Nearly home. In fact, I'm going to sign off here because I'm nearly home. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Fucking move it, Grandma! Christ. Mike on a bike. Jesus. Let's go! Nice riding, girl. You're welcome.